Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. In today's session, we're going to seek those in this cemetery named New Lorimier Cemetery in Missouri. I had done a session earlier at the old one, and one of the names that came through where I could not find that name in the old one, I discovered it was here. I was like, oh, I should have known because the year that he had passed was obviously in the 1900s. So again, I made his page, everything, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So sure enough, there he was, already made. So from part 1 on the old one, this is not really considered part 2, but you know what I mean. And I was like, oh, I literally had everything ready to go and add his parents and I was like, oh wait, let me check the new one. And then there he was. So hope he knows you do have a page. It just obviously was in the new cemetery because that's where you're buried. And hoozles. All right, let's get started. Let's see who's going to join me in this new cemetery. It's not considered haunted like the other one. It's just a regular cemetery with more recent burials. But I'm sure there's still some stories that we will like to learn about by the spirits telling us who they are and what happened to them. So again, this page was already made a while ago. I had everything ready to go and I was like, oh, never mind. He even has this photo of his grave. And I'm like, never mind. All is there. Everyone's linked. Hi. That's a story that you just told me. Oh.
Raymond.
Hi, Raymond. We have 18 with that name, Raymond. If you're any of these 18, hi. Let me see if anybody stands out. That didn't take long. Never mind, my math is bad. Very bad. I think I need my glasses. Anybody who stands out. So most of them were living in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and some 90s. Ooh, a baby one. We have a 1-day-old. This one. So Raymond Lyman Moosier. Apparently your father was pretty much the same name, but with Henry being the middle name. So you were only 1 day old. I'm not sure if this is you that was interacting with the rim put or not, but still sad that you're so young. And if I have my finger near your...
Dominic.
That's another name. So we have Raymond Pete. Can't pronounce some of your last names, so I'm just going to show them. And it says that they passed away at age 30, but let's see why. If we can see the scribble little thingy. Oh, ill. Oh. So due to ill health, he got ill. Sorry about that. All right, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. We have one Dominic, and they were a baby. We have Dominic Nathaniel Williams, a little baby. Hi, found you. So I don't know if these two are little ones coming through. So it just says here, I'll show you. We still hear your clicking on the REM pod. Oh, just a stillborn. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It seems like one of your parents have joined you, and that would be your father. Yeah, at least your father's with you. Yeah. So just in case you guys want to see. All right, so here's the thing. While you're interacting with that REM pod,
you are curious.
I am curious. Curious, is it for sure the little ones that are trying to come through? That's a yes. I take it. So I've been telling the spirits that if you want me to say a prayer, just interact with any of these 3 clear balls by giving them a bit of a movement, tapping, shaking, picking up. And once I see it light up, it's my sign to say a prayer to you. And if I get it go off twice, it's a sign I need to say, hey, and then say some names of spirit guides to get them to come and help you. So let me know if I need to say prayer first, and then if another capo goes off, I know what to do. Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, I still have the ghost motion detector active on that table.
I'm playing games.
Well, it might be, like I said, if they're the little ones that were either stillborn or a day old that I just shared, they're playing around. I just mentioned that you can mess around on the table with the ghost motion detector by pushing that off, getting super close to it, trying to pick it up. Otherwise, over here you were messing around with the little square device called REM pod, making it go beep, 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 beep. You can make it even go more intense on the beeping by grabbing the antenna or touching the red base. Or you can play the 4 corners game. You just make a sound in any of the corners and I might hear it. And I'll be like, oh, I heard it to the right by the door. And I do have some candles displaced in the room. I was, of course, in the dark with candles on. But then I was like, yeah, I'm going to need light. Cannot film in the dark. It was impossible to see. So again, this is probably going to be 30-ish minutes, if not 45. Not a super long one. I just thought I'd try to see who wants to come through.
I had plans.
So somebody, maybe young adult, may had plans, but again, something had taken their life. An illness, a disease, the C word. Yeah, EMF meter's going strong. An accident, something unfortunately just made their life cut short. We will probably find out who.
Hate.
I take it that's what you felt when you, again, left your family behind? didn't get to say goodbye. Yeah, whatever happened kind of quick. Unknown that was going to happen. Or maybe you did know, but it just, unfortunately, there was nothing you can do to stop it. Yeah. So I did discover somebody in one of my cemetery sessions that had the unfortunate C. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if I were to type that unfortunate big C word, there's 33 that may have had that type. Different types, of course, but yeah. So if you're one of these ones that had the unfortunate C word, I'm sorry. Again, that's just one of the random thoughts that I had. It was kind of surprised to you that you had it, and then unfortunately the doctors tell you that, and then you've been told, hey, you only have so many months or maybe a year to continue to live and make the most of it. Otherwise you start treatment, but it made you worse. Anyways, we'll see. Hi, you're back? Oh, right. To recharge and gain the energy to go back to the devices, take any of the energy from my light sources, 2 lamps and a ceiling light.
Don't rush off.
I'm not trying to, but eventually I will have to. Like I said, it's going to be not a super long session, but I wanted to give you guys a chance and a voice to be heard. Because it wasn't even in the books to do the new one, but I did find out that Kevin from the other cemetery, the old one, was actually resting here, and I wanted to note that and share that I went through the process of adding his page in the old one. I'm like, wait a minute, something doesn't add up. And then that's why I was like, oh, that's where all of his family are, the new one. So again, if I were to type in that person's last name, which is Warner, there's 14 that have that last name, and they're probably his spouse and children and parents. That are resting in that same cemetery as him. So, and then of course the women, they get married, they have a different name, so they're probably in there too. I'm not gonna go digging for those.
Sentient.
Lovely word you got there, sentient. Okay. I feel like you spewed that at one point. I may have looked it up, and I just don't remember. Nope. Oh, having the power to feel, hear, see, taste, or touch. Oh. I don't know if I have that ability. I'm starting to get the power to hear a little bit more. See a few things like shadows and flashes. Not so much on the taste. I do have a sense of smell that makes me smell specific random things that shouldn't even be a scent nearby. I'll say I'm getting touched by spirits, I hope, not something else crawling on me. Yeah, and of course I feel their coldness occasionally. I don't know if I'm just developing as time goes. It's been over a year since I started this whole channel and stuff. All right. Anyone else? Oh,
Melissa.
hi, Melissa. Just before I go, I just wanted to see. Nope, should not. Okay. Since I was in the Warners, I was like, is there a Melissa Moore? No. So there's 3 Melissas. If you're any of these 3, let's see, I'm going to zoom in. We have a baby, McDowell. Only a little bit of a day.
I'm happy.
Oh, I'm good to be seeing that. Again, there's also Mullins, also a baby. So we have 2 Melissas that are very young, like a day old. If you're any of these 2, hi. That's what I sense. With the pattern of the Dominic and Raymond ones. They seem young, the ones I randomly see and pick. Maybe you don't need to have a prayer done, but I'm going to tap a capel just to demonstrate it for you. And because I did it very quick, I just want to make sure they're active. See how I made that light up with different pretty colors on the REM pod? You can do that too. If you didn't know, see how these are all lighting up with red, blue, purplish, yellow? This one also lights up with other colors than just the red in the middle, but you have to get close to the point where you're touching it. So any of those little kids want to play, try that maybe. Again, absorb the energy from my light sources. And I just literally watched a bug fly right near the lamp I just happened to look at. So if you see something flying, it's not an orb. It's probably a gnat or a fly. I literally just saw it. So I was like, okay. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely a little, yep, one of those thingies, gnats. You stay over there, man. stay far away from this.
This is sacred land.
Well, there could be. Again, Native Americans that used to live on that land in Missouri. It's a possibility. They were pretty much on Earth before all of us. Until, unfortunately, most of us, not us, but the white settlers pushed them off their land. Mm-hmm.
Uncle.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to find Uncle. Could that be a name? No. So it's somebody's uncle? I'm going to just point at a few that have the word uncle in the bio. If you can just click or beep on the REM pod, it might be a sign that it's you without saying your name. Again, I'm just randomly doing this. Give them a couple moments here as I just point down. Because I know spirits see my finger and the device.
What's your name?
My name is Detective Lazaria. Again, if you just randomly showed up, I'm assuming you might be resting at this cemetery, which is the New Lorimier Cemetery in Missouri. Probably butchering that name. I'm sorry if I am. And I'm trying to find out who may have put the word uncle. Could just be a random spew though. But again, there's too many. There's 23. So we'll just wait. I'm going to hold off on uncle. Oh, you just want to do that?
Participate.
Sure, you can participate in this session with me. Whoever just joined me, go ahead and participate. So basically what I'm asking the spirits to do is tell me their name, how they passed away, and then I might be able to find their page on this website called Find a Grave. And I was also mentioning that if anyone were to light up a cat ball, one of those clear balls, it will be an indicator to say a prayer to those that are here. And then if I see it twice, it's a sign that I probably need to summon someone.
Star.
So whenever they mention star, maybe they mean this. Famous? Are you this one? If you're this one, I'm clicking on it. You were 83 when you passed, a congressman. So I don't know if that's what you meant. So are you a congressman? RHW? I mean, I'm just putting the idea when it says star, meaning famous. Well, there's a lot of white laws actually resting in here. Maybe you're telling me your uncle is the star, the RHW, and you are trying to say, hey, I'm here. So if you're any of these, 10, or actually 9, sorry, because one of them is him. Hi. Oh, hey. There's a Kate Melissa. Said Melissa just early. Oh.
I'm afraid for you.
I'm going to click on that one. Okay, she was 52. Oh, it could also be a veteran. But there's so many with the purple star, silver star, purple heart, that kind of thing. So if it's referring to a medal receiving the red star, the silver star, the eastern star, or whatever, it's unfortunate that there's too many. I just typed in star, and the majority are veterans, I'm sure. So could just be random spew saying star. So I made the connection.
Connection.
Okay, so technically star was referring to a medal star, so you're a veteran. Did you pass away because of the war? So do I need to look to see if someone passed away in the World War II. I'll see. A lot of them are going past that year so far. No, looks like nobody yet. Yep, a lot of them have been able to grow elderly, so they got to live a good long life. I just don't see anybody who may have passed young so far. Scrolling down, nothing yet. Which is, I guess, a good thing, right?
Shall I make noise?
Yeah, sure. If you want to make a tapping, a knocking sound, or even better, or a REMPI, which is that square device, make that go clicky or beepy, beepy, beepy. We have Effie Devers Steger, who passed away age 36. So if you're the one that may have had something to do with a star of some kind, hi. Oh, so he had apparently so it's a female, sorry. She passed away earlier that morning while she was undergoing an operation to stop internal hemorrhage. And then it said something about she was performing household duties at her home in the Red Star edition earlier in the day. So there's the word star. All right. Anyone else before I wrap it up? I told you it's going to be a short session. Someone had a secret?
Secret.
There's a secret someone kept secret even when they passed? Secret lover? Secret treasure?
Dexter.
I forget if I showed the cemetery. Again, sorry. If I didn't show the cemetery or not. But there you go. I probably didn't. Dexter, hi. If you're a Dexter, it doesn't pop up with one. But there is somebody who happens to have a Dexter in the family with the siblings. Russell Coombs, who was a veteran, age 82. If you're connected to a Dexter, but unfortunately there is no Dexter. Oh, hey, guess what? Apparently Dexter resides in, Rhode Island, Pawtucket Memorial Park. Interesting. I went from Missouri to Rhode Island in this family.
Clark.
Hi, Clark. I'll get to you in a minute, but I just thought that was interesting. Maybe they're trying to tell me to do a session for the future with the, the Pawtucket Memorial Park. You want me to do that for the future one? Okay. So I'm still focused on this new one though. So Clark, we got two Clarks. Clark James or Clark, can't pronounce that last, but Eugene is the middle name, street.
Street.
So there you go. So that actually is a last name sometimes. But maybe, again, it could be that Pawtucket one. Hold on. A Warwick Street, maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah, see how there's a lot of street family members tied to that cemetery. Again, at the other one. But again, I'm trying to focus on the other cemetery. So I'll go ahead and save it for upcoming. All right. Again, upcoming.
I enjoyed it.
So you enjoyed my session, even though it's unfortunately short? I'm glad you enjoyed it. So basically the reason why I'm going to have to cut it short right now is because my stomach is kind of upset. I don't know if it was what I ate or something, or if it's, I don't know. So I'm kind of like bending over as the sharp pains are just striking me. I'm like trying to hold it here, but part of me just wants to unfortunately have to end it. So the last phrase or word, unfortunately, and then we'll probably think about doing another future session with the Pawtucket Memorial Park. Seems that that's what they want me to do. Yeah, see. Not tonight though. My tummy is kind of hurting and I don't know if I can handle the pain and focus on you guys. So it'll be another day. But thank you, Dexter, for putting me to that cemetery as a future idea. And you know me, I like to seek those in Rhode Island because that's where our pal visits cemeteries. I don't know if he's ever been to this one. And if he hasn't, maybe he will. If it's, accessible. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, thanks.
You are balanced.
All right. So again, I wish I can continue, but I'm just in a little discomfort with my tummy, and I don't know what it is. Something I ate, I'm sure. All right. Well, this is your detective, Lazaria, signing out. Oh, they're like, don't go, but I have to. Who's doing that? Tell me who you are before I go. If I don't get a name, I'm just gonna have to say it again and end it.
Harriet.
All right, Harriet. Let's see if I can find you. There's 3. Thank God it wasn't a lot. If you're any of these 3 Harriets, I found 3 of them. I cannot see your names too well. My eyes are also getting kind of tired and blurry. Han, Haydock, and Vaughn. Vahan? Van? Anyways. One of them goes by Haiti. So again, if it's any of you, hi. Seriously? 2 of you passed away. No, never mind. Wait, what? I don't know what happened here. See this? Doesn't make any sense. Same years, same, but
Like.
Yeah, you're like, you got the same first name, same thingy here, but I don't think you're the same. Huh. And this is a female for sure. Did something happen to you guys? One's from Kentucky and Missouri. Weird.
You are cherished.
All right, well, I looked at Harriet, and yeah, I don't know if that was her messing with the REM pod as I'm trying to end, because again, I'm in just, unfortunate, some discomfort in this very quick session, under 40 minutes. All right, sorry, but this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.